how long did it take to make this film?
Light बढ़ा दो, light बढ़ा दो.
Anup, why don't you answer that question?
Well, it took me a year to write the script and then one more year to refine it. So to get it to the shape that is in right now.
Wow, can we have just the greatest applause? It took you a year to write the script and 1 year to refine it.
1 year he wrote without me, 1 year wrote after me.
Sir, we've seen so many trailer launches. This is something that we do
Can
here.
we have the mic volume a little up? I don't know if someone in here.
We'll get it increased.
Yes.
So I was just saying that now the whole world of movies has changed. It's not about one industry that is based in the West or the South, but all these films that have become pan-India films where language is no barrier. I saw the trailer played. It says, releasing in Kannada, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam and Hindi. Now, we talk about the films that have become these pan-India films. I'll just name them so that everybody gets a feel of it. Pushpa never had this kind of a trailer launch. RRR had a trailer launch. It was done on a big scale. The film KGF also did not have this big a trailer launch. Vikram, Kamal sir's film, had a launch like that. You just had an entire performance, on the ground floor when you were coming up. What is the thought when you're putting this film out in such a big manner, in all the languages?
See, I guess if you're going to a 5-star restaurant and paying such a bill, you need such a platter, right? So I guess if we do not respect our own film, that it is big, and if we do not look at our own lives, that it is big, who else will? So this is a big film because we started big, we had a bigger idea, bigger thought, and that's exactly how we want to present it. That's exactly the result. When we are looking forward to a bigger results, I think that's the best approach, is to go the way we want to.
Jacqueline, you've traveled the entire length and breadth of India now through your movies. You've done a lot of Hindi movies. You've now done a film which is also originally in Kannada, but it's going to be a pan-India film. Just tell me, how different is the scale? Like just looking at that song, the number of dancers, the kind of set that has been put up. When you walk onto a set like that, which is not just a Hindi film set, forget about which language it is in, with someone like him who's such a huge star, does it overwhelm you?
It does. Honestly, after all the work I've even done over all these years, when I walked onto the Vikrant Rona set for Rakama, I was in shock because this was 2021 post-second wave, and the precautions they took, the amount of work they put into making sure everybody was safe, everything was handled well. There was I felt like there was 1,000 people on that set. It really was magnanimous. It was very surreal. I couldn't believe it. I keep talking, about how the set had every single perfection in it. It was grand. It was crazy. But one thing I want to mention about the way they have done the trailer launch, and I experienced this also while I was shooting for Rakama, was everything for them in this film and the way they're working, this entire team, is like a celebration. So even when I was there, it was every single person on that set, the 1,000 of us, from the lighting to spot to visual effects, everything, they were all having a really good time, and we were, as you saw, the song was really, really big, and there was so much to do and a lot of hard work to put into it, but still people were smiling, having fun. Pack up was, it was oh, okay, but great, we did a great day of work, and it was, honestly, kudos to them, because they are the ones, they're the captains, and they really put it all together. So thank you so much, Sudeep sir, thank you so much, Anup, thank you again for having me as, a part of this film, and really it's a great kind of way to enter to Kannada industry, and I really had such a great time.
Ankar, I'm just going to pick up all the words that Jacqueline used. She said it was grand, it was a celebration, you're the producer, everything costs money. But just how many sleepless nights did you have? Because when you look at the trailer, the kind of scale that has been mounted on, what was your thought when you had started with this film? What was Anoop's idea?
I'll just intervene in between. My producer is my friend, my manager also, Jack Manju. He's had multiple fractures on his leg. So that's why he's not traveling. So he's my co-producer, Mr. Alankar. He's representing him, just so you know.
Yeah. So, Alankar, just when you're a producer on a film, and when the director has such a grand vision, what are the thoughts in a producer's mind?
Now, basically,
You should have said it on the mic.
basically what happened was like all the work was on Sudeep sir's and Jack sir's shoulder. It's only that I came into the part because I want to be part of this kind of big movie. Jack, if you look at it, he's little, if you see him, he's a little short, but his way of thinking is way above. So he's a guy who came about 2 years back and so I want to do something, a teaser on Burj Khalifa. That's what his idea. So his ideas are like that. And good thing is like when Invenio Origin, though it's a Singapore and a Dubai-based company, it's the first time we're venturing into India. It was earlier Invenio Films India was a production arm of Invenio Origin, but Invenio Origin is the first movie in terms of Vikrant Rona. So we want our international presence also to be part of this movie. So coming about all the grandeur and everything, it's all because of Mr. Sudeep sir and Mr. Jack and enhanced by Jacqueline and then Anu Bandari. That's all. So I basically lended a hand towards them. That's how it has been, and I've been safe. That's all I could say.
And that presence is looking absolutely fantastic. Right, members of the media, I'm done.
Hi, this is Sohail from Ancient Bollywood. The trailer is amazing, a real visual treat. Congratulations to the entire team. Salman Khan is releasing the film. Sudeep ji, you have a great bonding with him. You were in Dabang. So at that time, was it like discussed about this film? And Salman is known for his friendship, and he's always there to support whatever good thing comes. You and Jacqueline, I would like to know something. Your bonding and this film association with Salman Khan.
My bonding with her? No. Okay. So, no sir, we didn't discuss anything in Dabang. I totally believe that my relationship with him is nothing to give and take policies. Dabang was my gesture towards his film. This is his gesture towards my film. And Salman Khan sir, the person and the human I know, he's very okay to come and do a song or a cameo or anything of that sort, but SKF is very close to his heart.